Hello and welcome to the final part of tutorials. I'll explain my code, then go to the Unity editor. So this delivery bot class, what it does is that the delivery bot is supposed to search for a plate in the counters. And if that plate is a valid recipe, then the robot moves to that counter, it picks up the plate, and then it delivers it to the delivery counter. My class also implements the interface iKitchenObjectParent. Right here I have my states with a robot and my variables. Let me go ahead and go through the methods. So in Awake, I'm basically just getting the navness agent component, which allows the robot to move around. Then in start, I'm finding all the counters in the game scene, and then setting the robot state to idle. After that, I call the try snap to nav mesh method, which I created down here. I'll explain that later on, but it's basically just to make sure that the robot is in a walkable surface. Okay, in update, I'm just checking if the game scene is active, and if it's not, it just like stops all movement. If it is, then perfect. Everything's gonna go perfectly normal. After that, I check if the navmesh agent is valid. If it is, great. And then after that, it runs the correct behavior, the robot behavior based on the robot state. For example, if it's idle, it's going to be looking for a plate. If it's moving to plate, then it's going to need to be able to handle the movement to the plate. What I mean by this is that, if, for example, the robot goes to the plate, but if I pick it up, it's going to go back to the starting position it was before, or just stop. And if I don't pick up the plate, then it's going to fully go to that position, to the counter where the plate is in, and then it's supposed to pick it up. After that state, it moves on to the moving to delivery, which is basically just similar to the moving to plate, but instead of going to the counter, it goes to instead of going to the counter the plate is on, it goes to the delivery counter. Then these methods right here can use navmesh agent all the way to save set destination. These were methods that I made that just to simplify the summary for all of them, just to make sure that the robot movement is safe and it's to prevent errors if the robot navmesh is disabled or off. Okay, right here in search for deliverable plate, what it does is that it basically scans all the counters, it looks for the plate, and if the plate and it checks that if that plate matches any recipe that is using this other method right here, is plate deliverable, which just checks if the plate matches any recipe. Then the robot goes into the move handle to plate state, and that moves the robot to the target counter. It checks if the plate is still valid. It's going to pick it up. Then we move to the handle move to delivery state, which moves the robot to the delivery counter. It submits the recipe, and then it will destroy the plate game object and reset the robot. Then these methods right here at the bottom, they just allow the robot to hold and manage kitchen object through the iKitchenObjectParent interface. Okay, that's about it. Let's go to the editor. Okay, I am right here at the game scene. Let's start. And just mute my thing so the audio won't be weird. Okay. So let's go ahead and play. We're loading. Okay. So, shucks. Okay. Low battery. Okay, so here's a robot. Let's go ahead and make a burger. Right, he'll get the burger right now. I'll get the salad. Let's see. Go. Yes, sir. Alright, nice. Instead of just resetting the robot to be idle, I should have put him back to the main position. Well, don't matter. Like, get out, dude. Seriously. Okay. Right, let's let him take care of the mega burger right now. Right, let's see. Alright, come on, bro. Pick it up. No. Okay. Alright, well, that has been it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.